All right, hello and welcome everybody to tonight's Dinos. Very exciting stuff, very painful, interactive. Might see some splashy plays. It's going to be exciting either way, no matter what happens. But definitely, Pterosaurus, I just got to say, congratulations as well. I said it in the chat there, but my goodness, you got to feel good getting there with Dinos. Hopefully I get there this month. Diamond 2 right now, but I do like to experiment. Still experimenting, but it definitely feels like I'm on to something pretty sweet here. Maybe I might go back to something more traditional, but again, Ill-Tempered Loner is doing good stuff, that's for sure. Hopefully everybody's doing well, and whether you're watching right now or later on, basically the same. I did make some minor tweaks. I cut Domri Anarch of Bolus to fit another Topiary Stomper in. Basically, I just wanted another creature that also ramped stably. Still do have some Domri in the sideboard, but stable ramp from Topiary, and then possibly some extra value with Flame Sweep there, hitting Topiary Stomper while we have Howlpack Avenger flipped. Still sticking with the Celestus, but I did cut a single copy of that and a single copy of Carnage Tyrant just to fit in 2 copies of Heroic Intervention. Some extra hexproof, indestructible. Tamiyo Safekeeping has been absolutely fantastic, so I felt I'll add a little bit more of that in, and for everything, which is pretty fantastic. So potentially saving all our guys from a board wipe, giving everybody indestructible is a good time for sure. I could see maybe switching a couple more Tamiyos for Heroic Intervention, but oftentimes, I mean, if it's targeted removal, of course you'd want to be spending 1 green to save something versus 1 and a green. But board wipes, of course, Heroic Intervention, going to be fun. Sometimes you only need to save 1 creature from a board wipe, and that's oftentimes enough to get the job done, so Tamiyo Safekeeping is still pretty fantastic. Other than that, very, very exciting stuff with Flame Sweep, dealing damage to everything. I've won a couple times tonight, this morning as well. Flame Sweep on Ill-Tempered Loner, or Howlpack Avenger, I should say. Oh, good. I'm happy to hear, absolutely. I think Tamiyo Safekeeping is lovely, fantastic. Again, especially if they're sinking, if their removal costs 3, if it costs 4, maybe have a pretty costly creature like Regisaur Alpha, they want to exile it with March of Otherworldly Light, something like that. You get the idea. It's really painful countering or stopping their removal for a single green, and you gain 2 life, which is not nothing. But I'm happy to hear you're also finding success with Tamiyo Safekeeping. Otherwise, the sideboard is the same as last night, I believe. Pretty sure. Still, on the 20 lands, I know, again, that's fairly crazy for people, but when you factor in Thunderherd Migration, Marauding Raptor, 4 Ranging Raptors, 3 Topiary Stompers, the Celestus, all that stuff helping to ramp and accelerate things at 3 or less, that feels like still pretty good. I can get away with 20 lands. Sometimes, it doesn't work out, but with so much ramp and pseudo ramp at 3 or less, it's still been quite smooth for the most part. You'll always run into issues, but yeah, let's jump right into it, and hopefully the combination of Flame Sweep and Howlpack Avenger or Ill-Tempered Loner does the trick. I just love Flame Sweep. Hitting Ill-Tempered Loner plus every other creature, able to take out something up to 4 toughness is very fantastic. Oh, I think for most people, when you say you use 20 lands, especially in a dinosaur list, they think it's crazy because people can't go beyond what everyone else says, you know? It has to be 24, 25 dinos. They have so much high-costed creatures. How do you expect to be consistent with 20 lands? That sort of thing. People just don't have any guts, I guess you could say. There are stronger words, but yeah, I'll leave it at that. Ooh, that was Boros aggro, potentially. It might not be so bad, definitely with the Flame Sweep. I like it. Hey, I mean, 24 lands, I'm not knocking it, but 20 lands can work. I just think people shouldn't knock 20 lands as hard as they do until they try out something in particular. I mean, if it's been working for you, Pterosaurus, certainly. I think people should at least give it a pretty good go. Drover, Marauding, Topiary, okay. Yeah, definitely. I think I like ranging just with this list. Flame Sweep plus Ill-Tempered Loner, lots of chances to take something out. Hopefully we can take out all these guys with Flame Sweep next turn. But yeah, lots of stuff that damages dinos that I start out with, so there's a very good chance oftentimes that Ranging Raptors can get the job done, and sometimes we just die, unfortunately. Yeah, so we are dead. We didn't get to do anything. Well, that's not much of a game. Yeah, nothing much you can do about that. Huh. Well, that's how it goes. We'll get them round 2. Yes, yes, indeed. We see what they're all about, though. And Anger of the Gods. Yep, that will do it. Yeah, pretty much Anger of the Gods. I'll cut the Celestus. They don't really have a whole lot of targeted stuff. I think for the most part they just barf all their spells on their creatures, unfortunately, and scary stuff happens. One Carnage Tyrant. All right. That was scary. Boggled my mind with that fantastic aggression right there. Whew. I would like some sort of sweeper, but it certainly could be worse. I'll keep it. We got Ranging Raptors, at the very least. Ooh, they mulligan twice. I would not be sad if we saw them mulligan a bunch. Definitely, Heaven, though, going back to your comment about 24 lands, there have been quite a few times where I've gone with a list that featured many lands. Something that leveraged Wayward Swordtooth, being able to play multiple lands a turn. Of course, pairing that with Topiary Stomper to get to 7 lands easier. Playing a bunch of lands just to maybe sink something like Primal Might. Very good stuff. This is very painful, though. Ouch. Well, at the very least, we got Ranging Raptors. And we got a 4th land. We will be blocking that Soulscar Mage for sure. Hopefully taking out 10th District Legionnaire. Yeah. Hopefully Anger of the Gods. Well, no, we couldn't play Anger of the Gods anyways. Right, let's go Ripjaw. Someone nice to block. Hopefully. Of course, they could go God's Willing on something, but Soulscar Mage is going to do the trick, I think. Yeah, that will do it, certainly. Man, that is it's a little painful. That's how it goes. Sometimes there's literally nothing you could have done. Certainly a very aggressive deck like that. They have protection as well with God's Willing, various other things that really just bring the pain. Again, protection from a certain color. If all our dinos are that specific color, that creature can attack and we aren't able to block them as well. Excuse me. Yeah, well, it was over quick, at the very least. You know, you got to think of positives for sure. House of M. If it was 2 lands, I think I would keep it. Oh, that's better. Oh, way, way better. My goodness. I'm going to hope for Marauding Raptor surviving. Possibly go Marauding Raptor and then followed by the Ripjaw Raptor there. Always fantastic opening. The Thoughtseize. Hey, at the very least, we get to go Thunderherd Migration. Hopefully. If they have a fatal push, they might choose Thunderherd Migration instead. Oh, they don't. Well. Hopefully Ripjaw Raptor sticks around. Yes, oh, whatever shall I do? I know it's just about the most fantastic feeling in the world. Basic land, reveal what's already been revealed, 0 drawback. Doesn't get a whole lot better than that. They can't kill a land, so you gotta at least love that aspect. Foulmire Knight, not a problem. Hopefully they play some more small creatures. Looks like it might be Golgari Death Touch Tribal. That's my bet. Seems like that might be a Murderous Rider. That was murderous indeed. Let's get that Temple of Abandon. Oh, but we don't need more lands, that's for sure. I'd imagine they go with the Murderous Rider this turn. Hopefully something else smaller so that we can take it out with the Flame Sweep. Definitely I'm not going to use Flame Sweep on a single Foulmire. I was looking at my files, taxes and that sort of thing, so that must be why I have files on the brain. Boring stuff. Not very exciting, that's for sure. Ooh. Well, we'll get some more lands. I'll go with that for us, just in case it makes sense next turn to go Flame Sweep if they play some more smaller creatures. You know you wanna. Not Heroic Intervention, we're not going to be saving a whole lot. Carnage Tyrant would be nice. I have been thinking of adding more copies. I know I trimmed it down a little bit, but yeah, definitely Carnage Tyrant at times like this. Ooh, that's good. If you keep saying we'll get them round 2, eventually we'll get them in round 2. All right. We got Flame Sweep plus Heroic Intervention if they decide to kill Marauding Raptor, but I'm thinking Marauding Raptor, block the Murderous Rider, do some good stuff that way. Ooh. Well, boy, here goes nothing. Hopefully this helps. But probably not. We're down to 5. And they got a lot of counters on Garuk there. Man, that's big. Oop, hopefully we can knock him down a little bit with the slightly buffed Marauding here. Actually, I don't think we would be able to because Hive of the Eye Tyrant there. That's going to do it. If they realize they can make Hive of the Eye Tyrant to block Marauding Raptor or just potentially kill it, unfortunately. Hopefully they forget. Or they don't. That's probably going to do it. Oh yes, that does it. Grook, they do the emblem. No. But we saw what it was. We like Anger of the Gods for this. That's for sure. Don't really need heroic intervention, I feel. It was... Yeah, that was rough. I think they were definitely going to ultimate with Grook, Cursed Huntsman there, and yeah, an emblem that gives creatures you control +3/+3 in trample. Yeah. Not a good day, that's for sure. Very good stuff, though, for them. I do like keeping Flame Sweep, Anger of the Gods. Have a lot of creatures. Actually, I'm going to cut 2 Flame Sweep, just because I think the exiling effect of Anger of the Gods is going to be quite important, and got to make space somewhere. I was thinking shifting, but I feel they probably have still some decent removal. Shifting would die, unfortunately. I think I would rather have Ripjaw Raptor for the potential card draw there. But hey, I'm a very interesting hand, definitely. It's not often you see 3 Thunderherd Migrations. Man, that is some nice, stable ramp. Ooh, and they didn't even go turn 1 Thoughtseize. Ooh. Almost seems like that's basically a given. Hopefully next turn drawing a 4th land, go Marauding Raptor plus Topiary Stomper. We have plenty of sweepers, so I don't think we have to worry about... Oh, there we go. But Topiary Stomper, yep. Just in case I want to go Anger of the Gods next turn. I'm not going to lose Marauding Raptor. If I had drawn a 4th land, probably would have gone Marauding plus Topiary Stomper there. Next turn could potentially still get to 7 if I draw land, go double Thunderherd Migration, be able to attack with Topiary. Ooh, I do like the Ill-Tempered Loner, though. Okay, let's think. Yeah, double Thunderherd. I like that. Definitely pad our sources of red. We got Anger of the Gods requiring 2, Ill-Tempered Loner. Yeah, I want to get that nice and healthy. Yeah, that should be enough. Hopefully they play some more creatures. Next turn, maybe Anger of the Gods plus Marauding Raptor. I could go Marauding Raptor plus Ill-Tempered Loner, take out something as well. Hopefully seeing it flip eventually to Howlpack Avenger, but Murderous Rider, that's okay if they want to use it on Topiary. He wasn't able to attack or block yet anyway, so it's not a total loss. Oh yes, no, we have 6. Yep, that's what you do when you have 6. Hopefully no fatal push for Marauding. I hope I didn't jinx myself. Oh boy. Yeah, usually when I have 6 lands, I have this line of play here. Oh, one of my favorites. Especially if Marauding Raptor can stick around. Oh. You want to kill somebody, I think. It seems like a no-brainer killing Marauding Raptor. Huh. I would think Fatal Push. That's alright. Still got some good bodies. Next turn... Ill-Tempered Loner, I think? Yeah. If we draw another land, we go Ripjaw for 4, followed by Anger of the Gods to just smoke them. But that's a lot of removal. Ouch. Ooh, I like it. I'm still going to go Ill-Tempered Loner instead. Possibly blocking the Love-Struck Beast. Take that out. You're packing the heat. Ouch. Hopefully they don't have anything for Ill-Tempered Loner. Maybe the Love-Struck Beast just doesn't attack at all. No. Oh, they do. They do. Okay. Oh boy. Ouch. Could potentially go double Anger of the Gods if we draw another source of red next turn. Oh. Maximum anger, maximum damage. All right. Let's draw another anger. Oh, that's a lot of damage. You said it. Oh, geez. Hey, I try my best. It may not always work out like it certainly is not working out there. Yeah, no, we're not busting through that. Hey, hopefully I can cheer you up at least a little bit. No. I wouldn't say you're pathetic. We're having a good time here. It's all good. Sometimes people have a rough time, ups and downs for sure. But it will always be a good time here, win or lose. I have lost the previous 2 matches, but it's all good. Well, if it's not so good out there, you can have a good time here. But I do hope it improves out there for you. Yeah, nothing really early, unfortunately. Oh, I like it. Oh, this could be nice. This could be nice. 2 lands. Thunderherd. Send Regisaur to the bottom, just basically because it is the most expensive thing in hand, and we don't have too many lands. Oh, mono red. Let's see that. Actually, I'll go Thunderherd Migration, just because seeing that 3rd land there, next turn I should be able to go Marauding plus Ranging Raptors. That never worthless, never worthless. Sometimes it's just a deeper hole to dig out of, but you can do it. I'm doing pretty good. Hopefully everybody else is doing good as well. As good as possible. Let's see. Yeah, let's get some more red, just in case. Might want to go Ill-Tempered Loner, followed by Flame Sweep. I'm going good, Paulo. Very good. Hopefully you as well. Oh, I think they want to kill somebody. Hopefully Ill-Tempered Loner sticks around. That would be pretty fantastic, taking someone out. Oh, it's nuts. Pinging it and then stomping it. There's always a purpose. Always a purpose. Just got to find something you enjoy and focus your energy on that. It doesn't matter what it is, how small you think it is, as long as it's important to you and can give you focus, drive, something you can be proud of. Definitely. I like the potential of Ill-Tempered Loner against mono red. Of course, it can be pretty problematic, that's for sure. Let's hold off a second. We'll see if they want to do anything to it. Definitely nice that it's transformed now. They would have to play 2 things to get rid of it. I feel like they might have some sort of removal. Hope they don't have removal for it. Oh boy. Some nice damage there, but it's tough. It's tough. I know it's hard to see the light. That's for sure. Yes, we do love you. Absolutely. It's definitely hard to break a cycle. Always focusing on the negative. It's never helpful. Let's see. Yeah, definitely Anger of the Gods against this deck. That's what you want to do. Thunder, yeah, Heroic Intervention. Not a whole lot of board wipe sort of thing, so Heroic Intervention not as helpful. Topiary. I do like the Celestus now. Well, you know, hopefully I can try and help at least. Loner is strong Pterosaurus. Yes, absolutely. But certainly, rehashing the hard feelings, going over it again and again it's not going to be helpful. So at least, you know, you could come here. We can focus on something fun, enjoyable. Let that be the start to getting to a better place. Oh, I like the looks of this. Plenty of lands, Marauding Raptor. Should work out. I wouldn't say impending despair. Again, it's hard to break that thought process for sure, but I wouldn't quite go that far. Nuts. Oh, Anger of the Gods. That's going to be good. Yeah, definitely. I want to get the ranging. Hopefully it survives. Follow next turn with Anger of the Gods for some super value. Alpha next turn? Well, it would have been nice if we drew more lands. Definitely would have been Alpha. Never say never, though. That's for sure. Yeah, definitely. If you're ever feeling bad. Yeah, certainly. I was hoping I would have... Well, I do have another mana now, so actually we could go Alpha next turn if we draw a land, but... Oh, yes, play creatures. There we go. We got 5. You gotta love it. Oh, and the Flame Sweep. But no, we definitely want the Anger of the Gods. Tons of mana coming. I kind of feel like just sweeping them right now with Anger. You know what? I like Ripjaw instead. Fantastic deterrent for blocking, for sure. Stopping aggression. Oh, they got... Oh, nuts. I think I know what they have up their sleeve. An Embercleave. Let's take out the Burning Tree. Oof, nuts. Well, we'll destroy them next turn. We do get to draw 2 cards because double strike on Burning Tree Emissary absolutely is pretty good. Certainly I feel like I've been blessed, Paulo, speaking of motivation, finding this specifically that I can just focus on and do. I have some sort of direction. I'm not always just coming home at the end of each day and going through the motions sort of thing. Definitely I feel blessed being able to do this for you guys. Hopefully helping you guys feel better for sure. But like I mentioned, doesn't matter what you find, just something. Even if it doesn't seem like it's important to other people, it could be collecting sticks, making dioramas of twigs, whatever. Doesn't matter. Making something. Definitely, I think making something is pretty big and helpful. And we could be dead here. Due to Rampaging Frostodon. I just wanted some bodies. No, Embercleave's going to do it. Yeah, that's going to do it, unfortunately. I guess it depends if it could be more specific. Certainly if you don't have a purpose yet, it can be daunting. You can imagine all kinds of different potential ideas to really give you focus, but sometimes it is hard, seemingly impossible to narrow down and just do something all the time. I do like this though. Got Tamiyos, of course, to save something from that targeted damage. As long as you keep going, there's at least that. Don't want to take any more damage if I don't have to. And hopefully having the Stomping Ground come into play tapped would be nice. Bone is nuts. Yeah, you know, they're expending a lot of resources to take out Marauding Raptor. Certainly Ripjaw Raptor should do the trick next turn. Oh, Bone Crusher, not a problem. Definitely due to the Ripjaw. Oh, but the anger though. Oh, I like it. Well, at the very least, JDX, join me here basically every night. Always do my best to cheer you up, stay positive, and there's never 0% chance. There's always possibility to find happiness. Go in a more positive direction. Firebrand taking out the Ripjaw, unfortunate, but drawing a bunch of stuff. That's good. I feel like I want to kill Annex this turn. Oof, man, look at all that stuff. I do like Ill-Tempered Loner. Oh yes, let's go Ill-Tempered Loner. If they try to do some shenanigans to it, of course we'll save it with Tamiyo Safekeeping. I think they'll try to do something. Possibly slap Embercleave on Anax is my bet. What will they do? Okay. Feels pretty positive. Okay, good stuff. Yeah, taking out some guys. I like it. Oh, the Bone Crusher nuts. What will we do? Whew. Hard to top that. You gotta love it. Ouch. Oh, it's very rough. Very rough, Paulo, especially. I feel your pain too. You want to do one specific job, you cross your fingers, you think there's enough demand, and it just doesn't materialize, unfortunately. I like the double Ill-Tempered Loner, though. That should bring them massive pain. Oh, ooh. There we go. I'm sorry to hear that, JDX. Hey, no, I never make fun of anybody's dreams, anybody's jokes. Like I said, if it's important to you, that's the first, most important thing. That's what to focus on. It's hard to tune out any jokes and people just dismissing it. But no, I would never make fun of it. Absolutely. I want to be inclusive. That's one thing I stand for. I can't stand people not being inclusive. Kind of sets me off. I just hate it. So no, definitely I would. This is a good place here. Oh, definitely. That doubt, of course, you spend so many years training or studying Paulo. That doubt will unfortunately creep in sometimes, and it's hard to shake. Especially when you train so long, you just want to do something. It's rough. I think I'd keep it if it was 2 lands, but we're gonna have to mulligan. Ooh, okay, that's better at least. We got 2 Flame Sweep, all the good guys. Gonna send Carnage Tyrant to the bottom. Again, just because it is so expensive. Ooh, I hear the cops outside. Don't think they're on our street. Oh, we got a Jund. A Jund of some kind, I think. Hopefully no Thoughtseize. I guess the way I've shaken thoughts and doubts of not being good enough, I just focus on continuing, always improving, always room for improvement, the name of the channel. Keeps me moving forward. I kind of tune out not being good enough and tune in just constant improvement, no matter how big it is. Let's see. Yeah, definitely the Sheltered Thicket. Definitely don't go that far. Absolutely. I'm always here to listen, at the very least. I guess it starts with you wanting you. Oh, there's somebody out there. Mayhem Devil could be problematic. Of course, it's likely never going to target the Ranging Raptors. That just really wouldn't make a whole lot of sense. I feel like Ripjaw. Getting super value from Flame Sweep at some point, pinging Ranging Raptors and Mayhem Devil, or Ranging Raptors and Ripjaw, I should say. Well, there's many, many reasons to like yourself. Well, that's the place you have to start. But it's hard to break the need for other people liking you so that you can then like yourself. Difficult to get around that for sure. I can understand it. Absolutely, I think routine, certainly that is a good point, Paulo, for sure. Ooh, I do like the, yeah, I'm thinking ill-tempered loner. Getting that going online, taking out the Mayhem Devil at some point would be lovely. Although ramping with Topiary is quite nice. Let's go ill-tempered. Hope they don't have a fatal push for a black. That's rough. Not the cats, Pterosaurus. Yes, you said it. It's rough. But definitely, a routine doesn't matter how small. It could be one thing you do every day. It doesn't have to be your entire day planned out, but you always wake up at 6 a.m., 7 a.m. You always make scrambled eggs in a pan and whatever. I'm sorry to hear that. But man, I wish I had Flame Sweep right then. Oh, I'm kind of liking the Howlpack Avenger. This is going to be good, I think. I like Ranging Raptors as a potential blocker for stuff. Howlpack Avenger, we'll try and make some nice pressure with it. Yeah, they're never going to block it, I don't think. Oh, interesting. All right, we get a land. I was thinking of pinging them in the face, but this is good. It's an infinite loop. You gotta love it. Now that I think about it, my gosh, this is nice. Hold on a second. I didn't realize that interaction. My goodness. I lost my blocker, yes, but I got a lot of lands. Holy cow. I'm going to have to look into that. 1 damage, you just keep pinging yourself. Ooh, that's nice. That's nice. So many lands. You said it. I know. If you have an enraged dino and you can deal 1 damage to everything, they can just keep pinging themselves. So Ripjaw Raptor would draw 5 cards with this interaction. I like it. My goodness. I know what I'm looking into. Maybe tweaking tonight. Hopefully getting a Ripjaw. Oh, do you want to kill it? I don't think so. Hopefully they don't get rid of Howlpack, but we should be able to save it with Tamiyos. But absolutely, a girlfriend, not embarrassing. It's hard when things just really haven't worked out ever. Okay, that might do it, unfortunately. Tamiyo safekeeping, let's go. Actually, no, they'll just sacrifice something in response. Ooh, that was rough. No, if you don't get a girlfriend, it still doesn't mean you're a failure. Absolutely. Let's move away from that. I guess learning about what you enjoy without needing a significant other, and then you add that in. I think that would be my direction, at least for myself. Yeah, just because you haven't found a significant other doesn't mean you failed. You haven't found that person yet. Think about it that way. You haven't found that person yet. Oh yeah, that's much better. Certainly, I mean, if we didn't have any lands that first hand. Whew. Big thing depends how you look at tough times. Perspective. You can look at the same thing multiple ways, and that can help you deal with it when it is difficult. Yes, absolutely. I mean, in a way, you've removed some of your pressure for sure, but maybe that gets you to a better place, and then you can add in somebody else that fulfills you even better. Oh, there's always a point. There's always a point. Carnage Tyrant would be nice eventually. Hopefully they don't have another Thoughtseize. My goodness. Back to back. Painful stuff. But absolutely, there's always a point, a reason. That double up Nicholas, that might do it, unfortunately. Yeah, Tamiyo's, I think it's got to be. All right, we got some more lands. Hopefully, next turn draw our 6th land, be able to at least go Carnage Tyrant. I would like that. Even if the point in life was to come and watch this, that's a point. It doesn't matter what it is. Even something like that. You can make that your point. I'd be alright with it. Doesn't matter how small, there's always a point. I'll be doing this basically every night. Well, there's a reason. There's a reason you're still here. And I think it's a good one. I think we can get rid of Flame Sweep. I want to stop losing life because this is getting pretty rough. Gotta hold out hope for the Carnage Tyrant next turn. I don't think that's not the reason. He wouldn't torture you now to make it better later, whenever someone's time is. Ooh, okay, good. Well, good. We got the Carnage Tyrant. Good stuff. Yeah, absolutely. No, that's a good point. You can enjoy the path, kind of giving yourself direction along the way, but you can just enjoy the experiences as well. Looking forward to the routines, like we've mentioned. Watching cats being massacred by dinos. Hey, we try and have a good time here. But absolutely, you can bring your feelings, good or bad, and I'll try and get it to a better place. Kind of want to save Carnage Tyrant. They would have to double block to kill it, which is quite nice, but we may just be done for. Do feed the swarm, not so good. Okay, well. Oh yeah, the cat is going to do it, and the Oni cult anvil. Nuts. Right. Let's keep going. Has been a little more misses than hits, unfortunately, but you know, it's good stuff. Pterosaurus, absolutely. here and you got to Mythic, that was the highlight of the night for sure. Hopefully we don't see some more cats. Hopefully having Anger of the Gods on hand to kind of clear things out a little bit better, but Mayhem Devil, I think we've all experienced the pain of Mayhem Devil. May have used it. Ouch. Tough stuff. Actually, while I wait, I'm getting more coffee. All right. Play first. Let's go. Ooh, that looks good. A little worried about seeing the Yori on here. Lots of bouncing enchantments, shenanigans, sacrificing our own creatures. It's very rough stuff. Very rough. It is very resilient, frustrating. I think the thing is, if you can destroy non-land permanents, if you have something that can destroy non-land permanents, really does the trick. Specifically stuff at 1 that could get rid of multiple ovens or Oni cult anvils. That does the trick oftentimes. Hey, none of that talk. Lonesomeness? You're not lonesome because you're here. And you can be here basically every night. I hope to see you here every night, at the very least. This feels pretty good though, Moonblessed Cleric. Yeah, at the very least, JDX, you come join here. You say you're lonely. You got lonesomeness, but I'm here. Everybody else in the chat is here with you. Talking. We're having the best time, as best as possible, but every night, I want to see you here. I got a second flame sweep. I think if I had just the one, might have waited until they played potentially some more creatures, but we get a land off that, which is quite nice. Ooh, it's a Yorion, Fires of Invention. I have faced this before. We gotta kill him next turn by drawing any dino, basically. Should get us lethal. Hopefully. As long as they don't kill any of our creatures, but they could get something nasty, some nasty enchantment here. Ooh, that's not good. It's not a Dragon's deck. Basically, well, they got the Fires of Invention to cast spells for free. 2 cards a turn. And then they have this enigmatic incarnation where at the beginning of their end step, they can sacrifice another enchantment, search the library for a creature card with a mana value equal to 1 plus the sacrificed enchantment's mana value. So it's kind of interesting. They sacrifice an enchantment to get a creature. So they sacrificed Fires of Invention costing 4, which allowed them to search for a creature from their deck costing 5. They really wanted to get rid of something, get some life gain and that sort of thing. So Tolsamir, Friend of Wolves, is what they searched for, costing 5, and it brought the pain. Yes, I do know it's my go. Hopefully Tolsamir blocks somebody. Hey, good stuff, good stuff. Ooh, interesting. Well, Flame Sweep gets the job done. I hope. Hopefully that helped. Definitely nice that Fires of Invention is gone now. They probably have some number of dragons in here, Heaven, though. Double Fires of Invention is going to be problematic. Ooh, I don't think we're coming back from this one, unfortunately. Yeah, that's not going to do it. We got close. But sometimes not a whole lot you can do. Okay, we know what it is. Don't really have anything that can deal with enchantments, unfortunately. No Thrashing Brontodon, that sort of thing. Could potentially figure out about adding Thrashing Brontodon in, I think. Hey, you never know. I mean, I'm always happy, at least to try and talk about life, anything. It doesn't always have to be Magic the Gathering, for sure, but you never know where the night's going to take you, where the conversation is going to go, but always try and steer it in a good direction. Have a good time. It's always good chatting with you guys. But again, enchantments. Maybe I should think about adding Thrashing Brontodon in the list just for, situations like this. It's not the first time recently that I've faced Fires of Invention. Able to cast spells for free, very, very scary stuff. But Shifting Ceratops, another kind of lower cost body. They don't have a whole lot of creatures. And we can probably get rid of Heroic Intervention at least. Start making some space there. One Topiary. Yeah, going back to your comment, Hut, about finding the channel. Sometimes it has been hard, little hard, trying to grow it, figuring out the best way to grow it, not deviating, I guess, or just staying true to myself, my own personality, not going over the top, focusing on one thing and realizing that's probably going to lead to slower growth, unfortunately, but I don't think it's unfortunate, really. I think we all see enough fakeness or over-exaggeration, so I wanted to be exactly what you see here. That's what you would get in real life, 100%. Yeah, forest. Got lots of stuff that requires double green, so I want to add the sources of green at the moment. Seems like it could be pretty good, especially if we draw another land next turn. Regisaur Alpha, quite nice. Topiary Stomper, though. Leave one up for Tamiyo Safekeeping, could be a possibility. See if they get rid of anybody. The Moonblessed Cleric. I guess kind of similar to the previous game. Oh, the Flame Sweep. Okay. Well, they got Fires of Invention. Not a whole lot we can do about that. I think I just go with Ripjaw. Hope to get a land off of that. Crossing my fingers. Oh, phew. Okay, good stuff. Swing with Ranging, see if they want to trade with the Moonblessed Cleric. They do. I don't think they should. Okay. I'm alright with that. I'll always be genuine. Absolutely. Again, hoping that's a nice change from other stuff. I think there's definitely enough of, yeah, those standard YouTubers. Not that it's bad. There's a time and place for everything, and not knocking anything people choose to watch for sure. Tamiyo Safekeeping, let's protect our good buddy here. Okay, now we got even more options. Could potentially take out the Cavalier of Dawn if it blocked Ripjaw, but I don't think it would. Certainly Sheltered Thicket. Let's see. Ooh, yeah. Topiary for 2. We'll leave 3 up for Flame Sweep, so whatever Cavalier Dawn blocks, we would be able to take it out with Marauding Raptor. Ooh, good stuff. Good stuff. That is what I was hoping for. Draw 2 cards from this interaction. Flame Sweep in the past, that is partly a reason why I've enjoyed it. Trades you wouldn't be able to win or take something out, suddenly you're able to get them. Unfortunately, they're going Fires of Invention again, but I still think that was pretty good. Yes, yes. A long time ago, way back in Standard, 2018, 2019, that was one of my favorite plays. Reasons I liked Flame Sweep. For instant speed. You know, something like Ranging Raptors. Say it's being blocked by a 4/4. Flame Sweep before passing to damage, taking its toughness down to 2. We get a land from pinging ranging, and then we get a land. Plus, we take out that creature that is temporarily at 2, where otherwise it just would not have been good. So certainly Flame Sweep being instant speed, you can do some pretty fantastic sneaky plays there. I think it's definitely something to consider for sure. 4, 5, 2. Yeah, we can go Thunderherd plus Regisaur Alpha and still have 1 left over for Tamiyo Safekeeping. All right. Still looking kind of rough. We got him down to 11, which is I'm getting somewhere. Kind of makes me wish I had Galta. I'll see what they do to Regisaur Alpha. They'll probably do something to the wolf. Might have something that deals damage to Regisaur. Possibly. The Mighty Ramp, yes. Kind of sad I don't have Primal Might sinking everything into whatever would be the best target. Foretell Dinos, I would actually like that. That'd be pretty cool. Oh, ooh, I like that idea. Ooh, yeah. Yeah, no, I like that. Dinos walking up a ramp. Maybe kind of get the Ranging Raptors or reimagining of Ranging Raptors, Topiary Stomper from my artist. Get her to do dinos that kind of look like them. Walking up a ramp. Oh, I like that. I like that. Hey, yeah, that's definitely, that could be rough. Certainly starting out with M20. There was a very small window there with M20 where Marauding Raptor was legal along with Marauding Regisaur. About 3 months, I believe, where the full sort of dino list was legal in Standard. Unfortunately, yeah, it only lasted for about 3 months, and then Ixalan, Rivals of Ixalan, rotated out, basically losing all the dino stuff, unfortunately. Yeah, for about 3 months, they were all together. I think they were possibly scared of the power of dinos in Standard. They didn't want to make Marauding Raptor, Marauding Regisaur, Shifting Ceratops legal in M19. That's at least my conspiracy theory, but yeah. Ooh, yes. No, oh, I like that. I like that. that does make sense as well. Building the ramp, ramping, getting to the bigger thing. I think Galta, potentially a reimagining of Galta at the very top of the ramp. Zakama might be nice. We ain't winning this. That's for sure. Yeah, we're not gonna bust through that. No siree. Oh, that's all right. Still a good time. Yeah, I think I'll keep playing at least a couple more matches after this. We'll open up some packs. Let's open up at least one Streets of New Capenna. Again, hoping for that next copy of Fight Rigging. I don't know. Maybe tonight's the night I bite the bullet, redeem some rare wild cards, finish off that playset of Fight Rigging. Maybe. I don't know. But yeah, definitely. I like some of those dinos building the ramp, the bigger dinos at the top. I think that could work out pretty fantastically. Always care. And I always want to see you here, at least. Or join here whenever, you got the chance. Always happy to have you. Absolutely, JDX. Still a good night overall. No worries. You can bring your troubles and I'll at least listen. Yes, have a good night as well. Everybody, Pterosaurus, Draco, Blue Bear, Heaven, Miss Marie, anybody watching right now or later on. I had a good time. Hopefully you enjoyed joining me here tonight. And remember, there is always room for improvement. Yes, thank you. Stay safe as well. Have a good one.